Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a look on this look right here. Kind of natural, kind of the same stuff that I do every day. Just did more of a cranberry eye. I used some new products. Guys, let me tell you, this loose highlighter, bomb. But anyway, this is the look that I came up with. I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry it cut me off there, guys, but I'm just going to take the Tacha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist and spray it on my face, and I'm kind of sad because it's almost out. It only has enough for maybe a couple more squirts, and that's about it. But I'm going to take the No Pore Problem primer and put it all over my face, just smashing it, not smashing it, but patting it into my face. I'm not going to wipe or anything until now, just to make sure it's all over my face. And then I'm going to take the Bronze Goal Palette. You guys, I'm so in love with this palette. It is amazing. I'm going to take that second shade in there, and I will list all the shade names down below. I just forgot, and I'm not around my palette right now to be able to tell you. So I'm going to take that shade, and I'm going to put it in the crease, all over the crease, blend it upwards towards the eyebrow, and work that all over from inner corner to outer corner of the crease. Same way with the other eye. Just going to do that from inner corner to outer corner, work it all the way up to the brow. As you can tell, it's a nice matte brown, orangey brown shade, and I'm obsessed with it. Now apparently I'm just looking for a brush. Sorry, there's a close-up of my head. Then I'm going to take this shade right here. It's like the 5th or 6th one in the palette. And I'm going to use a smaller defined, one more stiff brush there and put it all over the lid and really define it in the crease, just to get a little more definition to the crease. It's still an orangey brown, but it's still beautiful. Right now my eyes look kind of weird. It looks like I'm dead, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so I'm going to take this cranberry shade and I'm going to put it on my small lid brush, and I'm going to take MAC Fix Plus and spray it all over, and I'm just going to work that all over the lid. I love using the Fix Plus on shades like this just to make them more metallic. I think it makes it stand out more. As you can tell, it makes the shadow look so much more beautiful than it already is, and it just helps bring attention to the eyes, as you can tell. I'm going to do that to both eyes, and apparently I can't do anything. This one's kind of off the camera, but I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did on the right eye, which I had to go back and get some more because it was not wanting to work properly for some odd reason. I don't know what, but this shade is just so beautiful. I'm in love with it. Then I'm going to go back in with that big fluffy brush and just make sure we have no harsh lines. Blend that out in the crease. Nobody wants harsh lines. Then I'm going to take this Ciate London, sorry, I can't talk, Felttip Liquid Liner, and just line my lid very close to the lashes. I don't want to do a wing or anything. I just feel like as an everyday look, I don't want this to be too dramatic. So I'm just going to line really close to my lid. I'm sorry, to my lashes, not my lid. I can't talk today, guys. I don't understand why. But just line it close to your lashes as much as possible. And it still looks beautiful. It helps give definition to the eye. Then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. This is my all-time favorite mascara ever. And just coat my lashes, really get in there. I look like a bug-eyed creep in this video, but hey, whatever, right? So this is an exact dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. Still one of my favorites, but this is a great dupe from the drugstore. You can get it at Ulta, Meijer, Walmart, CVS, anywhere that you can buy makeup basically, and get this mascara. It does wonders and opens up your eyes. Then I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation in Shell Ivory. And I love this applicator because honestly, with one dip, I can do my whole face. Then I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill foundation brush, the one that she collaborated with Morphe on. It's just like the M439, but it's the Jaclyn Hill handle on it. I love this foundation brush. I prefer doing my foundation with a brush than a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, just because I feel like the product gets more on the face. And I took it a little extra here just on that one spot because for some odd reason, this spot on my face was extremely red this day. I did film this like 2 days ago and I was extremely red and I don't know why, but this foundation is a sheer to medium coverage. I love it. It's very healthy looking. I just love it. And then I'm going to take the Morphe beauty sponge and go back over it just to sheer it out even more. I don't want to go too bad, like too much into it. And then I'm going to take the Colourpop No Filter Foundation in Light 10 and just put a few swipes underneath by my nose, on my nose. Basically look like an Indian doing this. And then I'm just going to take that beauty sponge and just dab to blend that out underneath my eyes and in my forehead, basically my T-zone. Everybody gets red underneath their nose because of hormones and because of shoulder issues. I had to switch hands because my right hand was, or like my right shoulder was killing me, but I can't do much with my left hand, so I just switch it back to my right. But this foundation and concealer combo, I believe, is the best thing ever, especially just for me personally. But I do believe this is probably one of the best store foundations I've ever used. To set all that, I'm going to take the Airspun translucent setting powder and just set underneath my eyes with the Jaclyn Hill. I used pretty much her entire set this entire video. So I'm just going to go underneath, make sure that underneath is set because I crease like crazy, and I go heavy on the nose because I've noticed throughout the day my foundation kind of breaks up. So I just then switch it out for a bigger brush. This is a e.l.f. powder brush, I believe. And I just take that same setting powder all over. Then I'm going to take the Morphe Glamabronze bronzer in Icon. I'm just going to take the bronzer brush and just really want to warm up the face because the foundation does match the rest of my skin, but it does make me look a little pale. So I love this bronzer just to warm up the face. It is a little orangey on me, but it's okay. For some odd reason, it blends perfectly and makes it look absolutely beautiful. And if you blend it out enough, it doesn't look as orange. As you can tell here, it looks a lot better. And then I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. My all-time favorite blush ever. It's so beautiful. It's like a pinky corally color. You can go light-handed or you can go hardcore with this blush and it's going to look beautiful. I am in love with this blush. It's my go-to every day. I did there for a while use the Morphe blush palette, but this is taken over. And then I'm going to take that same setting powder and that same beauty sponge and I'm going to sharpen that bronzer up just a little bit. I don't want it too defined, but I want to tone it down. And this actually helps tone it down quite a lot, but it helps sharpen up to make it look like I have a contour, but I didn't really contour. I do this trick all the time. I know Jaclyn Hill does it, but I do it just to help sharpen it up a little bit and make it less orange. Then I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Taupe, and I'm just going to do my brows. It's nothing too crazy. I don't really go hardcore into my brows. I just kind of fill them in, especially there in the middle and the tail, because that's where it looks less, like there's less hair there. So I like to fill those in, less there in the center, not in the center, but there towards my nose, and more towards the outer and the middle of the brow, just because it makes it look more uniformed. And as you can tell, it's just natural. It looks like a natural brow. Then I'm going to take the Colourpop Brow Gel and just set those babies in place. This is probably, I've never really used an eyebrow gel. This is the first one I've ever gotten, and I'm obsessed. I've not used the Anastasia one, but I love this one, and it's amazing. And then I'm going to just take any fluffy brush that you have and just brush that baking away. And as you can tell, it's already sharpened it up a little bit, and it's thinned out my face. This not highlighter, but this highlight, the Ultra Glow by Kylie Cosmetics in Santorini. You guys, I started to highlight. I have not used this before this day, and it was out there. I loved it. And what I ended up doing is I would go back over it with my finger just to blend it out a little bit more, and it was still out there. And then I'm going to take the inner corner brush with the Jaclyn Hill collection and just pop that same highlight in the corner, and it brings out the corner of your eyes like crazy. It's so good. Then I'm going to take the highlighting brush in the collection, and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. You guys, this highlight is crazy. I am obsessed. Now, it was a little too bing for me. I love my terminology. So I had to go back over it with my fingertips and just dull it down a little bit, but it was still crazy. I love that you can tone it down, or you can build it up to where it's even more highlight than anything, and you can see it from the moon. So I just highlighted my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and the middle of my forehead. And I'm looking for something as I'm watching Chrisley Knows Best. Such a great show. Apparently I still cannot find it. I don't remember what I was looking for. Oh, I was looking for chapstick. That's what I was looking for. Just to moisturize my lips a little bit. And this one's from Soft Lips, I believe. This is the only one I could find. And then I'm going to take MAC Matte Lipstick in Honeylove. I am obsessed with this lipstick. Thank you to Megan Crow. Well, now it's Megan Morrison for recommending this and telling us her combo. And then I'm going to take Kylie Cosmetics High Gloss in Clear and just put that on top of it. Later in the day, I realized I forgot my Kylie Cosmetics gloss, and I ended up just having the NYX Fortune Cookie in there and use that. And then I'm just going to set my face with continuous setting spray, and I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!